Hey everybody, today is another great memorial of Our Lady. We've had these wonderful feasts and celebrations about Mary recently. We've had the birth of Mary. I did a live video last week about that. The other day we had the celebration of the Holy Name of Mary. And today the church offers for our consideration, our prayer, this memorial of Our Lady of Sorrows. And I thought I'd share a little reflection on the gospel reading today, just to help us enter into what is really and truly a nuptial mystery. The theology of the body enables us to put on these spousal glasses, if you will, that illuminate the whole mystery of our faith. And I just want to show you how this happens here. So this is a reading from the Gospel of John. Standing by the cross of Jesus were his mother and his mother's sister, Mary, the wife of Clopas, and Mary Magdalene. When Jesus saw his mother and the disciple there whom he loved, he said to his mother, "Woman, behold your son." Then he said to the disciple, "Behold your mother." And from that hour the disciple took her into his home. This is jam-packed with nuptial glory. First of all, if you've read any of my books or heard me live or seen my talks or listened to my talks on CD, you've certainly heard me quote from Fulton Sheen, Bishop Fulton Sheen, when he says, "Do you know what's happening at the foot of the cross? Nuptials, I tell you, nuptials." And here he's quoting from St. Augustine. He says, "Christ mounted the marriage bed of the cross, not in pleasure, but in pain, to give up his body for his bride, so that we, the bride of Christ, might become one flesh with him." And then Fulton Sheen says, "And who is at the foot of the cross, and what does he call her?" Very significantly, he calls her woman. Now, what does this mean? So much going on here in a short video like this. I can't get into all of it, but here's the essence of it. Whenever Jesus calls Mary woman, we're at a wedding. We're at a wedding. Where else does Jesus call Mary woman? At the wedding feast of Cana. Ding, 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 ding. So when the new Adam on the cross says to Mary at the foot of the cross, "Woman," we're in the relationship now of new Adam and new Eve. And so there is a mystical marriage taking place. There's a mystical marriage. Fulton Sheen says, obviously, she's always his mother. But at a deeper level, at a mystical level, she represents the church. She's the bride. The Baltimore Catechism put it this way. It said, "In the flesh, Mary is Jesus' mother. But in the spirit, Mary is the bride." So today, we're pondering, we're entering into Our Lady of Sorrows. What is Mary's sorrow? The other gospel that the church gives us to read today is the gospel about the sword that will pierce Mary's heart. And of course, this happens at the cross. What sword pierces her heart? Labor pains. Labor pains. Who's the first Eve? The first Eve is the mother of all the living. But she's just a foreshadowing of the new Eve. Mary is the mother of all those who are living in Christ. Mary is the mother of all those who have been born again through the nuptials of the new Adam and the new Eve, those mystical nuptials. How do we know there's a marriage taking place at the cross? How do we know it's bearing fruit and bearing new life? Because Jesus says to the woman, the bridegroom says to the bride, the church, "Woman, behold your son." John is the mystical offspring of the mystical union of the new Adam and the new Eve. This is astounding. The sword that pierces Mary's heart is a sharing at the foot of the cross with the sufferings of the new Adam, with the sufferings of the bridegroom, with the sufferings of this mystical marriage bed. It's the suffering of bringing new life into the world. Didn't Christ himself with his disciples at the Last Supper compare what was about to happen to the suffering of a woman in labor? That woman in labor is Mary at the foot of the cross, and she is our mama. In fact, St. Paul tells us in Romans chapter 8, the whole of creation is groaning in labor pains, waiting for us to say yes to the redemption of our bodies. Yes to this being born again. Yes to the new life that the new Adam and the new Eve give us through their mystical union. Utterly, utterly astounding. My brothers and sisters, you've heard me say this before, but I need to say it again. Our bodies as male and female tell this story. Our bodies, our sexuality, our creation as male and female and the call of the two to become one flesh tell this story. What story? The story of what happened at the cross. The story of the new marriage, the mystical marriage, the holy sacred nuptials of the new Adam and the new Eve. And we are called to participate. All of our sufferings are also fruitful in this manner. And so here's the communion antiphon in the Mass today. Rejoice when you share in the sufferings of Christ, that you may also rejoice exultantly when his glory is revealed. How is his glory revealed? John Paul tells us the body and only the body is capable of revealing this mystery of the Lord's glory. Mary's body reveals it. Jesus' body reveals it. There's the quintessential, if you will, male and female proclamation and declaration of the theology of the body. But your body and my body shares in this too, as do all of our sufferings. What are you suffering in your life? What are your sorrows? Have you ever got them out? Have you ever expressed them to the Lord? Have you ever put them in Mary's hands at the foot of the cross? Have you ever entrusted them to the Sacred Heart and the Immaculate Heart? This is where we take our sorrows. This is where we take our questions. This is where we take our sufferings, our fears, our hopes, our joys. This is where we place all our humanity. We give it to the new Adam. We give it to the new Eve. And we entrust all the suffering, all the sorrow to them. And they turn it into glory. My brothers and sisters, this takes us into the very heart of what the church is asking us to ponder today in celebrating, if we can say that. It is a celebration, even though it's the sorrowful mother. It's a celebration because this sorrow leads to glory. Jesus himself says it when he's talking about what's about to happen in the Passion. He says that mother wails aloud in pain, but when the baby is born, she rejoices. When the baby is born, she rejoices. Look at the world. Look at what's going on in the world today with all this gender confusion. These are labor pains. These are labor pains. Something is brewing. And soon, very soon, we don't know exactly how soon. I'm not putting any predictions on it. But the darker it gets, the brighter the light shines. And soon and very soon, we will see the glory of the Lord. Thanks for joining me in this video. Thanks for helping me in this mission. If you enjoy these little live videos that I'm doing lately on Facebook, there's a way to get a dose of this 3 times a week by becoming a member of the Core Project. The Core Project members get all kinds of benefits by signing up. The videos is one thing. They also get access to my online library of talks, and they get a license to share those talks with friends and family. If you are a Core Project member already, maybe you could put a little testimony in the comments here so that other people know that they too should become part of this Core Project and share, learn, live, and share this theology of the body. The whole goal of Core Project membership is to provide ongoing formation for people in the theology of the body. And the membership fee goes to support this global mission to get this message out to the world. I just want to say hello to some people who are joining us here. Katie Joe, bless you, Katie Joe. Good to see your name popping up here. Fatima, hello, Fatima. Thank you from Krakow, Poland. Bless you, Fatima. Thank you for joining us from Poland. Hannah, had to change my thumbs up to a heart for love. Bless you, Hannah. Thanks for sharing that. Here's a little message from Lauren Snyder. Wilson, Core Project Rock, she says. Thank you, Lauren. Chris Gonzalez, take care. Love the videos, and we'll sign up Core Project member for our parish. Excellent, excellent. So here's how you do it. Go to coreproject.com, and it's C-O-R. Somebody spelled it C-O-R-E there. Understandable, but core, C-O-R, is Latin for heart. corproject.com. Click on the membership button to learn more. Maria Isabel, hello from Edmonton, Alberta. Hello, hello. Monique Perry, hello from PEI. Is that Prince Edward Island? I hope so. I think I'm coming your way pretty soon. Hello from Julie in Austin, Texas. Hi, Julie. Thanks for joining us today. I'm going to sign off for now, everybody. Please share this video. It'll come up in your Facebook feed as a link that you can share with everybody. And tell everybody the good news that our sorrow, as we join it to our sorrowful mother, it will bear fruit in new life. Peace and blessings. Take care.